Hey, it's the Nerdy Sports Fan. We're talking Week 3 NFL action, and we're into 49ers versus the Steelers. Now, there's no line in this game. Again, this is what happens when your quarterback gets hurt. Vegas kind of scrambles. So, Pittsburgh is not built like New Orleans. All of their talent, their best talent, I should say, went away the last 2 years. They really needed Big Ben to usher this team into the playoffs. He's hurt for the season. So, Pittsburgh, for my money, should be in tank mode. They need a replacement for Big Ben. And he's been kind of on the verge of retirement for a couple seasons now, and we may have seen the last of him. This may be the straw that broke the camel's back. So, out of that draft, Ben, Eli, and Rivers. Rivers is the last man standing now. And, who would have thunk it, right? But anyways, Big Ben, he's not doing anything for this team, obviously, this year, and Mason Rudolph is not an adequate replacement for him. Rudolph is a fine backup quarterback. He's not going to do a damn thing in the league. Not a damn thing. James Conner and Juju Smith-Schuster have been severely downgraded as fantasy options. Juju might be a wide receiver 3. James Conner might be a flex. So, yeah. That offense is going to tank. The defense is still solid. Doesn't matter. They're going to be on the field all game long. So they're going to keep games interesting. Third, fourth quarter, they're going to start giving up bigger plays because they're tired. And that's what I expect to happen here. I think the 49ers are going to use that very multiple running back room and stay on the field as long as possible. They're going to beat the defense up. Mostert and Breda have proven that they're both usable, talented running backs. Tevin Coleman be damned. So, with a very good offensive line for San Francisco and a good running back room, they're going to dominate the play clock. They're just going to be on the field the whole game. That's going to open up opportunities in the passing game. So, if you're going to take a flyer on a wide receiver, I suggest it's somebody from San Francisco. We don't really know who their go-to is. They haven't really had a go-to. You've had decent production out of Pettis, Samuel, Goodwin. Jimmy G is the man for this offense. So, start Jimmy G all day long. Both Breda and Mostert are flex options and running back 3 options until they really have a dominant workhorse style running back. I wouldn't call him a running back 1 or 2 out of that room, but George Kittle's always a tight end 1. And now Jimmy G is definitely a start. He's a QB1 this week at the very least because they're just going up against inferior competition. Quarterback-driven league, you lose your quarterback, all of a sudden everything turns to hell. So avoid Pittsburgh. Avoid them like the plague. Avoid their players in general until we see what the offense is going to be like sans Ben Roethlisberger. They really need to scramble and get something together. I think they have a well-constructed team, so they're not going to be a pushover. But again, the defense is just going to be on the field too long, and it's going to lead to a lot of production, fantasy-wise, for the opposite team. So, start those 49ers players. I would say the Niners win this by a touchdown easily, probably more. But again, no betting line on this game from Vegas due to the injury from Brandon Roethlisberger, out for the season. Really disappointing for Steelers fans. Sorry that a potential deep playoff run year is gone south this early. But hey, keep watching for college football, draft potential, you're probably going to get your quarterback of the future this year. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Hit up the rest of the videos to get good fantasy football starting and sitting advice.